You didn't do any makeup, or you just
No,
stayed
they
the
didn't
same
do
for
any
both
makeup.
years.
They said,
You
well,
stay.
we can't make him look any younger with that face, so let's just hope that it kind of tracks.
No, I just told him the other day. I was at 3 a.m. I was watching on Seinfeld. He looked exactly the same.
Yeah.
I was 97.
Exactly.
A little more hair.
Thank you guys so much
What?
for taking the time today.
That's up.
Oh my goodness, this did
Right?
not play out at all like I expected it to. Holy bananas.
Good.
I would love to know what you guys thought when you first read the script, but especially like the last episode.
It's just the name, baby. It's just the name. It's just Fatal Attraction. Completely different story. It's got the bones of the original idea, but it's just expanded.
And there's all the musical numbers we do. It's a whole different
very surprising
reinterpretation. No one expects the musical aspect of it.
Brian, how did you feel when you first read
I
the
only
script?
read my part.
Brian Goodman, ladies and gentlemen. Brian, my line Goodman.
Yeah, you've heard that expression, my part, my part.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
No, the thing is, look, I'm a big fan of Alex and Kevin. I mean, I got to work with them on Chance and like just flipping through the page one at a time. It's just, and this isn't just a nice, right thing to say. The truth is, I really enjoyed the writing on this. And I don't get into the backstory of them, but like when I was reading about Brooker, I use imagination. I'm thinking, wow, he must have dealt with this guy, the district attorney, for years before this even came about. There has to be animosity because of position and him. And I love the fact that his character stayed behind this guy through thick and thin without condoning and applauding him for his mistakes. It was just kind of like, oh wow, look at this and that. So as an audience and a fan, I enjoyed it.
And I like the way that we sort of parallel this story, our characters, that you're more of a right angle to it, because I think his character is much more the audience's voice of thinking, Gallagher did it. Get rid of this asshole.
That's right.
And I'm the guy who stuck with him. And I think in every person, when something like that happens in your own life, you're going to have some friends that go, no. This Huss is an idiot. And some people go, yeah, he's kind of an idiot, but let's stay with him. We'll see what happens.
That's what I did.
Yeah,
It was a great scene with you guys at the taco truck where he says, yeah, you didn't do it. Yeah, he did it. Yeah. He did. That was But we'll go through the dance just in case.
Yeah. Continue.
That moment was,
Yeah.
One of the parts I love too, like there's that whole thing about the institution, right? Like I think it's during I can't say what scene, but I think it's in the final episode. There's a talk of like, this is what it does to people. Like it breaks you down. Like why would he maybe cut off his wife and kid? And I love weaving that into the story. So can you just talk about like adding that to the mix of everything?
I'll touch on that because, it's interesting to see what like incarceration does. People end up locked up in prison and you wonder like, what's best for the people who really care about me? Drag them through this lifestyle or let them go so they can move on? It's a big choice that, I've actually watched a friend of mine go through it where you think it's the right, genuine thing to do, and it's a very selfish act because it shouldn't be your decision. And that's why there was a question about it, like how could he, and then Mike's explanation of that, lands where it lands with Arthur.
And I also want to say Josh did some great work. I got to do a bunch of scenes with him before he got put in and the scenes after he came out, and he did some really subtle, beautiful inner work where I would look at him doing our scenes. I'm like, and then I was like, what are you thinking about? What have you seen? What did you go through? Behind. He really did some really beautiful stuff there. So it's gonna be a lot of fun to watch and go back and forth between and I personally like getting older and younger and You didn't do any makeup, or you just stayed the same.
No, they didn't do any
for both
makeup.
years.
They said, well, we can't make him look any younger with that face, so let's just hope that it kind of tracks.
No, I just told him the other day. I was at 3 a.m. I was watching on Seinfeld. He looked exactly the same. I was 97.
Exactly.
A little more hair.
No, but right there, I said, look at he doesn't. Right?
Oh, that's my time, guys. But thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for that
we
great
answered.
Congratulations.
Thank you.